Hey, what's up, everybody? Your boy JC, Everyday Thoughts is in the building. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good day, a good evening. And tonight's topic is single mothers are a package deal. So everybody gather around. JC's in the house. Hope everybody's having a good, blessed day. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on, Amber? What's going on, Jessica? How's everybody doing? What's going on, Tasha? But yeah, though, I mean, single mothers are a package deal. You can't really embrace the mother unless you embrace the kids as well too, and that's just what I stand by. As men, you are allowed to not date women with children. That is your birthright. There's no need to sit there and keep degrading women that do have kids. What's going on, Tiara, Miss Lacey, Nikisha, Valerie? What's going on, everybody? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But there's no need to sit there and degrade women that do have kids. A lot of these brothers that want to sit here and talk mess about single mothers. Y'all was raised by one. A lot of y'all don't even know who your daddy is. So there's no need to sit there and degrade women that kids. A lot of brothers that came with they grew up without a father, etc. There's no need to sit there and degrade women without kids or with kids. The thing about it is, just because you have a child doesn't mean that you're unlovable, that you're not appreciated. The right man, we will find you. He will sit down with you regardless of how many kids you have. But it all depends on the type of man that's out there. There's some men out there that don't mind being a stepfather, don't mind being a role model to their children, but it does take a lot of patience. It all depends on the man's motive. What's going on, Desiree? What's going on? What's going on, Patrice? We good? Okay, yeah. Just make sure everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hopefully everybody had a blessed and safe Easter and stuff. And a lot of times, we keep talking about single mothers, but a lot of times we keep berating them. A lot of us don't have no intention to settle down or marry the woman that we impregnate. And a lot of times when a lot of women they are pregnant, they go through a lot of abuse, mentally, physical abuse, and it's not really fair that she has to do everything by herself. She don't really have that many people to support her, whether it's friends, family, etc. And we just have to do a better job with being there for her. Especially if we're the one that get a woman pregnant, we need to be by her bedside, make sure she got water, make sure she got something to eat, etc. What's going on, Keela? What's going on, Katrin? What's going on, everybody? So good to see you on Facebook with more advice for us. Yeah, I learned a lot from you, though, Desiree. So, yeah, I appreciate you, though. Learned a lot from you, and, I really do thank you and stuff. But, yeah, though, like I said, it is a package deal. You can't really love the children, the mother, and not embrace the children as well, too, But yeah, though, like I said about her being pregnant, a lot of times she do get mentally abused, physically abused, and a lot of times we just got to be there for her. It may not just be financially, but a lot of times they just want a shoulder to cry on or a shoulder just to be there. So we just got to do a better job. As far as just being there for us. My thing is whether you want to get married or not, that's your business, but I do feel like as a man, you're supposed to take care of your kids' responsibilities and quit trying to blame the woman for your inadequacy. Because you can't protect yourself, you can't wear a condom, you can't protect your own body and stuff. So, that's the one thing we just gotta do a better job with as men. And like I said before, just because you have a child does not mean that the right man is not gonna find you and embrace it, but you got to be open and ready for it, and you just got to make sure that he's on the same page, like mentally, physically, and he really wants to be with you. Oh, what's going on, Noah? How you doing, man? You doing all right, Noah? What's going on, Candace? I just wanted to say, everybody, like I said, y'all queen with or without, the crown. Just want to make sure y'all doing a good job as far as keeping your body in check. Make sure you're mentally ready for that man. You know, put out the mentality that you can't find a man just because you have a child. That's a lot of BS. Cause a lot of men there are like a lot of Russell Wilsons out there that will embrace you, that will embrace the child too. So you know, just gotta be ready for it. You know, it's gonna be a journey, but a lot of times you can accept that. You can accept that if you have the right mind frame, that a man will find you and stuff. Those that do want to settle down, etc. You know, you can find Russell Wilson. He will find you, but you have to be ready first, and you gotta change your mentality. Like, you know, all men ain't about nothing, because there are men who wouldn't mind being a stepfather, being a good teacher, educator for your child and stuff. You know. What's going on, Danielle? Stephanie, how's everybody doing tonight? You know. What's going on, Crystal? Okay, Lakeisha said, yes, we are a package deal, but most men don't want the package. Well, they expect us to accept them 6 baby mamas and all. Yeah, I mean, it is a double standard. You know, a man can sit here and have 7 kids, and he expects a woman to sit there and take care of the children. But if a woman steps out and have a child on her, he doesn't really want to raise the child. So, you know, it is a double standard, which I don't really agree with it, you know. I feel like just single fathers too, single fathers that do have kids too, you know, y'all need to be welcome too, you know. I feel like everybody deserves love. I don't care what your situation is. I don't care how rich you are, how poor you are. I feel like everybody does deserve genuine love and respect and consideration and stuff, you know. What's going on, Miss Brown? How's everybody doing tonight? You know, but like I said, as far as package deal, you know, we just have to do better as far as pursuing, you know. And like I said, her having a child, my thing is just be honest with yourself first, because you know you don't want to, with a woman with kids, be honest with yourself. Don't even go out there and try to approach her. You know your core value is like, look, I want to choke a woman with kids. Then that should be one of your first 3 questions you should ask. Like, okay, do you have any kids? And if the woman does have kids, then don't sit there and waste that woman's time and be like, okay, well, you know, you're just not fit because I don't want a woman with kids. You know, no disrespect. It's just I want my own bloodline to continue, and I don't want to be bothered with someone else's child. And also too, you got to make sure that your baby father is not crazy, he's not psycho too, because that would turn off a lot of men too, because not a lot of men trying to deal with all that pressure with a baby father. You know, especially he's not he's very abusive, physically abusive. He don't want to, another man don't want to be in that harm's way anytime he's trying to deal with you and your child. You know, that could be a real turn off to a lot of men too. You know, having a crazy psycho baby father and too. And from a lot of men I've talked to, they would rather the father be out the picture completely. You know, they don't want him in the picture at all. It sounds messed up, but it's a reality for a lot of men. You at least want him to be out the picture, because you don't want him interfering with you and the other person. And there might be situations where you and your baby father, y'all still messing around, y'all still sleeping together. So, you know, that's another reason why a lot of brothers don't want to date single mothers and stuff. What's going on, Monique? What's going on, Miss Covington? Okay, Stephanie said, it's a lot. I'm not very picky, but I'm very precautious about who I allow around. I feel like I want to find someone for me, not a father for my child, because I'm mom and dad, and I'm okay with that. If he's open to that, then we can talk about that on down the line. Yeah, I mean, but it really doesn't make any sense for a woman to have to be mom and dad, you know. I feel like we need more active fathers, with or without, whether you're in that woman's life or not. You gotta be there for your son, your daughter, you know. And the one thing that messed up is, again, is you'll sit there and neglect your own family, your own bloodline, but sit there and take care of another man's child. You know, that's something I don't really agree with. I don't co-sign with that too. But yeah, though, you want to be cautious of who you bring your kids around, man or female. You know, you want to be real cautious of whoever you bring your kids around, and just make sure that they have their best interests, because a lot of times they'll use your kids to try to prey on you and stuff like that, you know. So you always want to be cautious of whoever you bring your kids around and stuff. Okay, Marlon said, to each his own. I can't do the single mom thing right now. All right, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you saying that. So what I want you doing is get with a woman that does have kids. So you already took away at least a lot of percentage of women, you already cut that off. But you said you're not looking for that, then I got nothing but respect for you, Marlon. You know, what's going on? Yeah, Miss Covington. You already cut yourself, you cut your losses, but hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't want to deal with a single mother. Hey, that's cool. But my only thing is, don't sit up there and try to degrade them, try to belittle them and stuff, because like I said, they already got it hard enough trying to work and try to maybe be in school too. So it's our job to really alleviate the pain, and we're not going to be active within the child's life and stuff. What's up, Mario? How you doing, man? What's going on, Mario? I'm good, brother. How you doing? All right, children need their daddies. It's not if he's not in the picture, or he is when a relationship is formed. That is what inherited by the new mate or spouse. You said children need their father if he's not in the picture, or if he is when a relationship is formed. That is what is inherited by the new mate or spouse. I don't know. I gotta disagree with that. I feel like some men, like I said, some men they really want the father out the house completely if he's gonna live with you, because he don't want no potential you going back and forth with your baby father and stuff, or arguing. That could really turn off a lot of men too. All that back and forth, y'all arguing back and forth. Because like I said, for me, I'm a drama-free man. I don't like to deal with all that drama and stuff. I feel like, oh, hey, what's going on, Cassandra? What's going on, Tiffany? But yeah, like I said, it is a package deal, but you either gonna just accept her and the kids, or you don't really need to be really involved with her and stuff. You said I would never degrade a single mom. Everybody deserves somebody. Yeah, I do agree with that. But there's some men out here that don't want a woman to have no kind of peace, no kind of love, just because she has a baby and stuff. That's really cruel, hateful to me, because everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves somebody in their life. But as guys, we gotta pursue with good intentions too. Like I said, you don't want to deal with a mother, woman with children, then don't deal with that woman. Don't sit up there and deal with her. You're not gonna want to deal with it and stuff. And ladies gotta be more cautious of who they bring their children around too. Not just around men, just like daycares, family members, etc. You always want to know that your child is best interest at heart. All right, Stephanie said, I don't blame them. I don't want to deal with baby mama drama, so they don't want to deal with baby father drama. Yeah, I hear you on that, but I feel like it is a double standard, though, because a lot of times when you're dealing with a man who has children, a lot of times he may not be in the household. He may have children in different states, so I feel like there is a double standard, but I do agree with you, though. There could be some drama between both parties, but I feel like if both parties can come to agreement, if a man comes to another man like, hey, I'm here for your best interest for your child, man to man, like, I don't want anything bad to happen. I'm just dating you. I'm dating your baby mama or your child mother, and I'll come to you first and let you know that, because I don't want no kind of drama between us. I feel like that would be the best position you do. You try to interact with a child, with a baby mama, get to know the father. Try to be cool with him. Just try to get to know some insights of her, because that may not be someone you really want to deal with, because what he's telling you and stuff. So, it's always good to collect data from whoever you're dealing with and whoever they associate themselves with, All right, Ms. Covington said that's why all this needs to be discussed when you have sex. Yeah, I do agree. That's why I just feel like it's all about being accountable when you do lay down with somebody, man or female, make sure y'all accountable, make sure y'all, wrapping up, make sure y'all have conversations before y'all do have sex, For me, I ain't gonna be the type of one gonna sit there and preach sex before marriage or wait till marriage and stuff. Everybody's grown, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Make sure that y'all protect yourselves and make sure that y'all understand that a baby can be produced if y'all do have sex, Stephanie said, now I have a question. When talking to a man, how do you get him to understand that you only have so much time? Like the single parent work, they take care of the child. You can't drop what you... Hold on one second. You said, now I have a question. When talking to a man, how do you get him to understand that you only have so much time like the single parent work that take care of the child. You can't just drop what you're doing to respond back to them in a timely manner. I dealt with that for a few times. I feel like you gotta be patient with the single mother. You gotta understand her child does come first. You know, work, all that come first. And like I said, you want to sign up for that, then go for it. But if you can't be patient, you're the type of person that gotta deal with somebody constantly, then that might not be the best road for you, because her child does come first. You know, and until y'all, saying get married and stuff. But even then, a lot of times, some women, they still want to put their child over their husband. So, like I said, y'all both got to have patience, and y'all both have to have similar core values and principles to go through. All right. Crystal said, I'll use myself as point of reference. My ex-husband is in Texas. I'm in New England. We don't do drama or go back and forth, but I do ensure that my children have a relationship with their father. That is because my relationship with him was my relationship. Their relationship is different, and their experience isn't mine. Sure, he may get pissed when I do remarry, but that's not the area to control. Yeah, that's not his area to control as a man. Whatever she do, that's her life. As long as she's, making sure the kids fed, make sure they're doing their homework, etc., and make sure you're being an active father too. That's all you need to be worried about, is the well-being of your child. Make sure everything is lit. You shouldn't be worried about who each other is sleeping with. But you do gotta be cautious of whoever you are bringing your children around. That's the one thing you do gotta pay attention to, etc. Okay. Ms. Covington said, "You be in a moment and forget it can turn to a long-term deal." Yeah, you're right. But you always gotta think. Both parties always gotta think. And oh yeah, okay. You said Nebraska. Okay. All right. So you say okay. Yeah, like I said, it all comes down to patience too. You understand her work schedule. Stuff she has to do with the kids, babysit. There's a lot you gotta deal with, and like I said, it's something you really want to deal with or you don't want to deal with. So you always gotta make that choice for yourself. Make sure that person is genuinely for you. If she's too busy for you, then that might not be the right woman for you. There's nothing wrong with that, because she always have to make sure that her child does come first, though. Marlon said, if you, the man, is into, he said, what now? If a man is into you, he will be patient with the fact that you're a mom first. Yeah, you're right about that. You patient. A man's gonna be patient. He gonna make sure, because he gonna understand that your child does come first, and you may have to cancel dates, and you don't want to date no dude who, every time you have to cancel a day, he's getting mad, he's getting upset and frustrated, because that's what he kind of signed up for. It maybe not be intentionally, but stuff do happen. Especially you dealing with a lot of children under age and stuff. You always got to make sure that they're taken care of 24/7 and stuff. Just like she may have to call out on her job, or she may have to call out her work or school. This is a real life human being, especially if she's doing it all by herself or limited with parents and friends, etc. Then her children does come first and stuff. All right. Tasha said, help me to tell the gentleman when I'm available for phone calls and date. This let him know that you will not be immediately responding. Some gentlemen like a speedy response and prefer last minute plans. The gentleman wouldn't be a match for me. Yeah, I do agree with you. I feel like, Tasha, I do feel like if you are going to deal with somebody, make sure you make plans in advance. Don't do no last second stuff. Make sure everything's planned out, so that way she can go out there and get a babysitter and have somebody watch over the child. That's the one thing. You're just trying to date one. Make sure you met her on Wednesday. You try to set something up for Saturday. Make sure that you let her know that Wednesday, like, hey, let's meet up here and make sure you get everything arranged, so y'all two can get stuff popping. Y'all don't have to be rushing the last second. But yeah, also too, as far as just meeting, have your children, meeting a new man, it all depends on the connection. But I really wouldn't let a man, really meet your child right off bat. There's nothing wrong with, going out trying to see y'all two click before you try to bring in your child. So to each his own. What's going on, Franklin? All right, Marlon said, only I didn't like is if you and her didn't work out, explaining that to the child, and you and the child already have a bond. Yeah, it is kind of tough though. Sometimes you miss the child more than you do the woman, or vice versa. You do build like connection with the child. Sometimes it's tough to leave the mother just because you do bond well with the child, and you do want to see the child grow, and you do have that connection with the child. You do feel like you are a stepfather. You do feel like you are a good role model to that child, but you gotta know when to cut stuff off, and it is tough though. It is tough, but you gotta know, when to stay and when to leave, What's going on, Miss White? But yeah, back to the topic as far as package deal. Like I said, when single mother are package deal, it's just how much tolerance you gonna deal with it and stuff, Okay, if it's covered and said wait until you are official before the kids meet him or her. Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, you do wanna wait until y'all are official, just dating casually. Y'all want to wait till y'all exclusive. That's when it'd be best for y'all to introduce y'all kids to each other and stuff. You don't want to do it prematurely, but to each his own. Everybody's standard or core values is different. I like to get to know you first and try to get to know you first. See if we click before I introduce you to your child, etc. But yeah, though, like I said before, hold on, Crystal said, girl, ain't nobody worried about that Joker. He'll be alright. He's sometime anyhow, LOL. Oh, wow. And also, too, I mean, as far as just dads just trying to come in and try to be part-time dads when they want to feel like parenting, like, that's the thing I have an issue with, too, It's feel like you need to be parenting 24/7, not just when you feel like it, too, I can respect a man who, calling off work to tend to his child, tend to his wife, etc. Like I said, we'll sit up there and call out work for a video game release or for some kind of playbook and stuff. So we just gotta get our priorities straight. Make sure the woman that she with, make sure that she gets support regardless if y'all together or not too. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say tonight. Hope everybody having a great day, a great evening. Thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all share this video with everybody, and check out my YouTube channel as well, Everyday Thoughts JC. And hope everybody have a blessed day. And y'all submit any questions y'all want me to debate or discuss. Let me know, and or any kind of discussions, or you want to be a guest, let me know, and I'll bring you on. So hopefully everybody have a blessed night. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.